Hi, this is Pastor Greg, coming to you maybe not live, but alive with hope and anticipation of all the opportunities we have to be God's people in the world. We're in the Gospel of Mark these days in our Sunday morning worships, and this week, June 16th, we have a couple of Jesus parables in front of us. A parable is an earthly story with a heavenly meaning, and a lot of times Jesus used farming as an example in his parables, because of course that's what people did in his days, almost everybody, and they could all relate to his stories, earthly stories with heavenly meanings. Well, this week Jesus talks about seeds, and particularly the mustard seed, the tiniest of the seeds known to them at that time. But that tiny little mustard seed would become a giant bush once it grew. And Jesus said, this tiny seed, this absolute nothing, look at what it becomes when he pointed out the bush. Of course, Jesus is telling those who heard him then and those of us who know the story now that we are all just a seed. He plants the seed in us, but wants us to realize just what we can become. With Jesus, it's not always who we are, but it's who we are becoming always. And every day, no matter how old we are, no matter what stage of life we find ourselves, we are still always in the process of becoming who God has created us to be. And what an opportunity that is. You know, that favorite hymn, first the blade, and then the ear, and then the full corn shall appear. As we live out our lives in faith, realizing that we are but a seed, it is wonderful to think and to imagine and to dream, even though we can't fully comprehend, just what it is that God has in mind for each one of us. And so as we continue to become the full ear, we serve others in Jesus' name, allowing God to work through us, always, every day, opportunities to be God's people.